Hello, hello, and welcome to the GRYITH Show, the only show where I'm being tortured live because Jess is playing this fucking dog shit song.
It's alright, I'll get rid of it so you can do your show.
You're acting a little fucking sus, Jess.
Nah, couldn't be me.
I went to the effort of keeping the frog for this new format, and you're like,
frog.
I'm just gonna take a big fat shit all over your hard
I could watch Code Miko instead right now.
Really? Is this what's happening right now? Huh? You wanna?
I could do that if you're gonna keep on being.
You know, Code Miko. What are you gonna? Were you gonna go to the first person on the #1 stream and just chatting? Huh?
Okay.
What are you, a fucking normie? Huh?
I like Code Miko. What can I say?
Oh, you like Code Miko? Well, does Code Miko discuss all of the newest and greatest film and game news and apparently theme parks? Because this is basically transitioning into being just a theme park show.
Does GRYITH have Fishco?
Oh fuck! I can do Fishco. I can look.
Go on, go on.
Hello. See, it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Come on now. Right,
Yeah,
let's stop fucking around and get on with the show, shall we? Our there's like, I want to put this out here. There's like 20 stories today. Normally, on an average GRYITH show, we have about 50 stories. There's like 20 today. This was a slow week. So the first story is a mystery, a murder mystery, if you will. You like a murder mystery?
I like a good murder mystery.
Little Big Planet's been fucking dead since March, and no one knows why.
Is Sackboy dead?
Sackboy got fucking... Someone put a video on RedTube of Sackboy having his innards torn out and screaming and dying, and no one knows who it was. Oh yeah. The actual story is that the servers for Little Big Planet 1, 2, and Vita have been down since March with no announcement and no anything else, and no one knows why. Since this story that we're reading right now, there has been an update on this. Oh, here we go. Update 26th February. What's the update? Well, I know what the update is, so I'm just going to say it. PlayStation themselves have actually addressed this, and apparently Media Molecule was trying to update the servers for their PS3 game. They were trying to update the servers to Little Big Planet 2. And it went a bit fucky and they don't know what's gone wrong and now nothing's working.
Oh, cool. Is that why Tearaway's being funny as well?
I hope so. I hope Tearaway comes back. But do you know what this makes me think? This does make me wonder in my brain. My big old brain, right? Why would they...
Are they going to do the PC for it?
I was thinking more, why would they be updating the servers unless they were going to start making... And they just changed their minds on making PS3 games purchasable unless they were starting to think about putting PS3 games on the PS5.
I think they are.
You think they are? Have you decided?
Yeah, I've decided.
Yeah?
My froggy brain.
With your frog brain? That's pretty small. That's pretty tiny. I don't think there's much.
So proportionally, it's
How big is it compared to you? Let me look up frog.
It's as big as like
size.
both my eyes.
Frog brain size. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty small. That's tiny. That's very small.
No,
yeah, look at this.
no.
Look at this. It's actually smaller
I'm
than your
built
eyes.
different.
It's actually
I'm
smaller
built
than your eyes.
different. I'm built different.
You're built different than...
It kind of looks
Wait.
like a willy.
No. The frog brain looks like a frog.
What?
This looks like the underside
Oh
of
my
a frog.
God! It does. It looks like a frog mixed with
The
a
frog-
slug.
The frog brain is just a tiny frog sitting inside the larger frog.
So when I dreamt about Caden's tiny frog in air story,
Oh my
it
god.
was actually about tiny frog
In frog.
brain.
Tiny frog in frog.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Moving on to our next story. IGN has released a video showing us a first-hand look at the Mercenaries mode in Resident Evil 8.
Wait, before this, can you show the puppet show?
Yes, that's the next story. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm going to be talking about that, don't worry. This showed some interesting stuff. This looks like a much, like, deeper take on the Mercenaries mode. Previously, the Mercenaries mode has been available in Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, Revelations 1, and Revelations 2. But this looks to be... In those, it was kind of just, here's a tiny little map, shoot enemies, and then move to the next level. This looks to have, you know, a bit more... There's a combo system. There's, you know, like a... It just looks to have more depth, generally speaking. This is a good video to watch, the IGN video. It's only 4 minutes. It looks cool. But an interesting thing is, like in Resident Evil 4, you can only unlock it after having already finished the game, which is an interesting choice. But I understand it. The game's only meant to be 10 hours long, so like it's not a big ask, you know. Yeah. Moving on, Resident Evil puppets. I don't know why this advert hasn't had a English translation yet, because I want this advert here. No, captions? just Japanese captions. See? Wait, I can auto translate to. Wait, so.
Wait, you missed it. You missed it at the top. Not UK.
English.
Oh, you missed it. Yeah.
This is amazing, by the way. If anyone hasn't seen this, you gotta see this.
It's so good.
I think it's the actual voice actors for the characters in Japan, by the way, who voice the puppets.
Hell yeah.
Like, they actually got the voice actors to do this advert. What more could you want? Right. Moving on to our next story. Like, there's not much else. Just, what do you have to say about Resident Evil puppets?
I want one.
You want a Resident Evil puppet? Which one?
I want one. Any of them, honestly. They're all cute. Obviously, Lady Dimitrescu is the coolest, but, you know. But I adore it. It reminds me of the Silent Hill song. I love it.
Yes, it reminds me of the Silent Hill song very much. Right. Moving on to our next story. Hello?
Hello?
Sam!
Hot take. While some people enjoyed Resident Evil puppets, I thought it was a desperate grab. I understand it's for marketing just to keep people excited, but I didn't like it. I honestly thought it was annoying.
Really?
And I don't see why they did it. I found it annoying.
I think it's... No, it wasn't it?
Even if it wasn't an April... Was it an April
my
Fool's?
God.
Because I was...
Wait, let me open it up.
People tell me that was like official. It's like, yeah, this is just like marketing shit. I'm like, if this is marketing shit, they need to like...
30th of April, Jess. 30th of April. Yeah, no, this was just an advert. I like this. I think it's silly. Which, like, admittedly, you probably don't want to go for silly when advertising a horror game. But I think too much of the marketing has just been like, look, lady is tall. So it's nice to see something radically different and out there, you know?
I would have loved to see a trailer that focuses on Chris.
See, I agree, but also from what we've seen of Chris so far, the only two things we've seen of Chris so far from in-game have been like spoilers. So I'm worried that like if we saw too much more of Chris.
Non-spoiler advert. You know, not you know the whole thing where he like, you know, in one of the trailers he's like, yeah, hey Ethan, I'm just gonna shoot your wife.
Yeah. Oh man. See that's what I'm talking about. Like I think them showing him killing Mia, assumedly Mia, I think that's too much for me. Like they shouldn't have shown that, in my opinion. And then later on they reinforce it by having Ethan say, you killed Mia, and then you should kill me now, and like
you might as well just kill me, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, like did you need to like say that in the advert? Like even if it happens in like the first 10 minutes of the game, it would have been a nice like surprise, like a shock to get you into the zone of the game, you know?
So there, obviously we're gonna learn more about this later. But what did she mean when she said that he escaped her brother's silly little games? Do we know anything about that, or are we just gonna have to wait till
We
the game
don't.
comes out to figure it out?
But I'm willing to bet Heisenberg is her brother. I'm willing to lay money on the line to say that Heisenberg is her brother. If you don't know which character Heisenberg is, he's the he's the guy who looks like he's from Devil May Cry or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon he's gonna be the one. He's gonna be the brother. That's my theory, and I reckon they're all gonna be one big happy family.
Except for that giant guy who gives you upgrades.
Yeah, he's gonna be a distant cousin.
Like, I don't give a shit about this place.
Yeah.
Hey, you want upgrades to your guns so you can kill them faster?
Do you want a
Go
better
on, you
gun?
know?
Oh, I don't know if you saw the clip. People have taken clips from the demo of him saying, "What are you buying?" Apparently, that's something you can say in the store.
Cool breaking news.
Yes.
It's better be really, really cool.
Oh my god, that is really cool.
So you can like actually use it on PlayStation.
At
now.
PlayStation, we're
Not
constantly
like
looking
now,
for new
but
ways
they're
to enable
developing
players
it.
around the world to connect with one another. Blah blah blah. Connecting Discord with social and gaming experience on PlayStation Network. Oh my god, do you think this is why Discord BTFO'd Microsoft when Microsoft was trying to
Yeah.
buy them? Because they were already in
Yeah.
talks with this.
Definitely.
Beginning early next year.
Well, the thing was that Discord had like sat down and talked with Microsoft, but this is
yeah.
a partnership. Microsoft was sitting there saying, "We want to buy you." This
Yeah,
is a
yeah, yeah,
partnership.
totally.
It's different.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And I like considering this is like an announcement, my guess would be this has been in the works for a while already, like on a corporate level.
And maybe when they were in talks, Discord put out the fact of, "Hey, we were gonna partner with PlayStation," and then Microsoft went, "Oh no, we
Can't
don't
have
want
that."
And Discord's like,
Yeah.
"Buzz off, bitch."
Get out of here. Yeah, yeah, I get that feeling from this. I did wonder because like Discord, when they told Microsoft to piss off, basically, it was very much like, why though? Like, why not just take the money?
This is why.
But yeah, this makes sense. This makes total sense. I imagine lots of things have already been signed with PlayStation, so they literally just couldn't. But yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to come in and give my hot take about the Resident Evil puppets. So
No, happy to have you.
yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Have
See
fun.
you around. All right, next story. Pokemon Snap came out. Now, Jess, I know you really don't like the look of this game and you think it looks terrible.
I love it. I want it. I want the printer. I want everything to do with it. I want it. I want this game.
The Telegraph gave it 100%.
It is 100%.
Let's see what OpenCritic
100%.
gave it.
Epic.
Oh my god. 80%. It has 80% on both. Great callback and expansion to the original N64 game. Seeing Pokemon in the wild and discovering new interactions is charming and occasionally thrilling. Many critics felt the game became grindy. Well, Jess, just take solace in the fact that you'll probably never get to play this, and you smell.
I am going to get to play it because Flubs Donations are going to come through, and I've decided if
With-
we have enough money.
I don't know that we're gonna have enough money. I don't know.
I mean, probably not, but we'll see. I know we don't have any money for the rest of the month at all, but you know, we can try.
We'll see. We'll see. Moving on to the next story, Returnal also released on the exact same day as Pokemon Snap. It had a lovely launch trailer and got stellar reviews. I believe, better reviews than Pokemon Snap by 3 points. It's supposed to be really, really good. A real like surprise good game. No one expected this one to do as well as it did. In terms of critical rating, but it's not selling that much. But I think it looks super interesting. If I could afford it, I would buy this game right now. But I mean, it's meant to be good. There's not much else to say. Apparently, it uses the PlayStation 5's unique features really well. Apparently, it has a genuinely interesting story. Apparently, it is a really it doesn't do anything new to the roguelike formula, but it does it really well in a really gripping way. Yeah. It's meant to be really good, and I am jealous. You want Pokemon Snap? I want Returnal. We can both suffer. How about that?
Yeah.
Thought it was you leaving.
I did. I got too angry. I was like, oh, I can't have my game. I'm going.
Grr, yeah. Next up, Xbox announced that they're going to be taking a smaller cut from games sold on PC. Very cool. Basically, they used to take a 30% cut. Now they're taking a, I believe, 22% cut. And they've said that they want to make it even lower. They want to take it down to 17%. But they can't do that right now. I don't know why they can't do that right now, but they can't do that right now. So that's cool. Not much else to say, but yeah. Every single studio in Activision is currently working on Call of Duty. Every single one.
Oh yeah, God, this one sucks.
Yeah. So after last year releasing a fantastic remake with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, a fantastic set of remakes a few years ago with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, and Toys for Bob creating Crash 4, now the studios that made all three of those are all working on Call of Duty.
Epic.
I know, great, isn't it? They even made an announcement. Toys for Bob made a lovely little announcement. We're proud to support development for Season 3 of Call of Duty Warzone. I just feel sorry for all of the people working. Imagine you're working on Crash 4, doing something creative, probably working on something that you're a big fan of, right? You know, working on a franchise you're a big fan of. And then you suddenly get complete 180 and you're working on a completely, like, opposite thing. Like, even if you like Crash and then you like Call of Duty too, so you know you can work on that. It's got to be hard to go from like a one mindset of like fixed camera platformer to service game first person shooter. You know, it's got to be a real tough transition. That's not going to be smooth. Moving on. So a couple weeks ago, actually, we spoke here about how E3 is happening and a bunch of companies are going to be there, and one of them is going to be Konami. How exciting! Maybe they'll announce something cool. Well, Konami's announced that they actually have changed their minds and they're not doing E3 this year.
Oh, epic.
But they've said that they have a number of key projects in development and that they'll be announcing them. So please stay tuned for updates in the coming months. It could be that what they end up doing is skipping E3, but doing what PlayStation and EA do, which is not be partnered with E3, but still do a presentation at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's more than likely to happen.
I think it's more likely that they'll do a presentation, but it'll be in like September.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Konami has no idea what the fuck they're doing. And that's it for games. That's all of our game stories. Yeah.
Are we on theme parks now?
No, we're on film and TV.
Oh.
Yeah. Flub, thank you for the 21-month resub. Oh my god. That's so fucking up. Film and TV lame, boo. You just missed the gamer. You just missed the gamer news. We just finished the gamer news. Oh. Now I'll never be able to prove that I'm a gamer. Make more game news. Jess, do you have any game news?
I'm making a game.
That's news. That's the news. There you go. That's some more
Yeah.
game news. What's the game? Tell me about it right now.
I'm making one where you can talk to plants and do different magic based on what emotions you're feeling. And I'm doing one where you are a detective in dreams, and as in not in the software dreams, in the dreams that you go to bed and you go to sleep. And you've got to find photos to.
I already
figure
talked to
out the
plants and they
case.
talk to me. Tell me something new. There you go. You have to play Fatal Frame in LSD Dream Emulator.
Yeah.
That just sounds like my perfect game, quite honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your perfect game.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the Griff seal of approval.
I'm not even interested enough in that one to talk about it. There's only one real piece of film news that I thought was worth chatting about, which is the announcements for all of the Marvel next phase movies which happened today, which is July 9th this year, Black Widow. Because remember, that didn't come out. Do you remember that didn't come out last year?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus, I keep forgetting. It exists entirely at this
Yep.
point.
Wait, should I watch this before I listen to you talk about this? What do you mean? There's no spoilers or anything. It's literally just
It's
the
not out.
titles of the movies and the release dates. That's all. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's literally just like a big thing, and at the end they have a bunch of titles. Anything noteworthy? Yeah, I'm gonna go through nowhere. There's a reason I've skipped all the way to the end where the actual things are. So Black Widow is coming out this year, and then after that, if it gets the actual title card, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which, by the way, as far as I was aware, that was filming like last year. So they've gotten that film out very quick. September 3rd, that one's coming out, and I think
Probably
that's
a sign of its quality, unfortunately.
yeah, we can
They
hope.
rushed it.
Next up, I think that was the last one this year, but this one might be a December release. This is Eternals, which I don't have high hopes for. This looks like the most like YA. This looks like a young adult novel. Like this whole film looks like a young adult novel in film form, and that's November 5th. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there are more. November 5th, and then. Oh no, that's still Eternals actually. Maybe. Oh, Spider-Man: No Way Home, December 17th this year. Well, there we go.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it would be late next year. Damn.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Pom-pom.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I used to know a young adult model. Thank God I'm not in schooling anymore. I'm gonna try not to read into that too much.
Okay.
Next up, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness next year. This is the first one next year, March 25th. And also, can I just say, even just like looking at this like intro slate with like the, what do they call it? A Rorschach test.
Oh.
Oh.
It
Oh.
looks sick.
Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Honestly, probably best you don't. But honestly, I can't stand young adult movies and young adult books, and young adult fiction in general is just so devoid of creativity. It's always just the same thing over and over. Anyway, point is, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, so excited for that. That's March of next year, so that's not even that far away. Then Thor: Love and Thunder, May of next year. And then Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, July. Oklahoma. Hey, correct, Steve. And then The Marvels, November 11th. My assumption, reading this, assuming, which I am, that this is a sequel to Captain Marvel. Do you understand what I say when I say this title, The Marvels, has Ant-Man and the Wasp energy?
Yes.
Because
Definitely.
it's a just okay film. Sorry, it's the sequel to a just okay film that I don't I don't know what it is about it. It just has Ant-Man and the Wasp energy. I can't explain it. That's what my grandmother would call the MCU franchise, the Marvels. Is the frog talking? Yeah, the frog's talking. Give us some words, frog.
I'm a frog, I'm a froggy frog.
There you go. Frog's talking. And I think there's one more. Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania, as if the Marvels wasn't a bad enough title. Frog Champ, hell yeah. Quantumania is fucking awful. Terrible name.
Yeah, I hate that.
It just, I can't believe the worst film in the MCU got a fucking sequel, and it's got an even worse title. Jesus. That sounds so bad. Quantumania. Quantumania sounds like the name of the ride in Shanghai, the AntMan ride. Ludicrous. What? He's gonna keep showing up, Flub. He's part of my fucking background now. He's permanently part of the thing. The worst, Thor: The Dark World isn't. No, I'll tell you why. Thor: The Dark World is forgettable. Thor: The Dark World is boring. Nothing fucking happens, and it's forgettable. It's bad and forgettable. Ant-Man and the Wasp, on the other hand, made me viscerally angry watching it. It wasn't just bad, it wasn't just terrible, but I remember how bad it is. With Thor: The Dark World, I don't even fucking remember how bad that film was. I just remember that it's bad, and it's fucking boring. But Ant-Man and the Wasp is fucking awful. It made me... I watched that film in a fucking cinema. I've probably seen all of them in a cinema, but I watched this fucking... When I was watching this film in cinema, I went for a rage piss halfway through because I just needed a break from the movie. I got up out of my seat and I went to the toilet and I pissed, and I was angry and pissing, and it was a rage piss, okay? Do they have the same... Rage piss. Look... A rage piss is a very important part of my film watching tools. When I'm angry.
Oh my god! I guess it's something you can only do in the cinema.
What, take a rage piss?
That's your only way to leave.
Exactly, because you can't like walk out of the cinema because they won't let you back in. But like, you can go to the toilet and have a rage piss.
Get out.
I'm pissing so hard. Yeah. So I think that's the last one. Oh no.
When's the cinemas reopening?
14th.
14th of May?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be when we literally have no money for the entire month?
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I was convinced that the next Guardians movie was going to be the Christmas special, but maybe that's coming out at Christmas. Sorry, when was that? May 5th. And then, interesting addition. Fantastic Four. An official MCU Fantastic Four.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
With
good.
no release date, but it's coming out next year. So that's really interesting that they included that, I think. Do we have a release date? No release date. Christmas special. Yeah, correct, Steve. That Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special has been like written and is like, it's coming out sometime. But yeah, Fantastic Four. I am very curious to see how the Fantastic Four fit into this world, because I don't see how they could. Like, I think the MCU is at a point where if the Fantastic, they go up to space, they get fucking blasted with sun rays or whatever, and then they come back down and they got superpowers. I think at this point in the MCU, everyone would just be like, not another one, Like, how many super people can there be before you just go, oh, epic? Flub, do you want me to watch? Do you want me to look at that one? Yeah, I'll look at that one. Ryan Reynolds wants a Fantastic Four movie starring the It's Always Sunny cast, which is a very interesting proposition, I think. Is that Ryan Reynolds' account? Is that what? Has he changed his account? That would be... There's so many things going through my head at the prospect of this. Good and bad. They have the chemistry. They do. I think that's what... I think that's what a lot of... Both of the previous Fantastic Fours didn't quite have. The original Fantastic... Not the original, but like the OG Fantastic Four with Chris Evans. That had... There were elements that had chemistry. Like Chris Evans had chemistry with... the guy that acted the Rock guy, and there was chemistry between some of them, but not between all of them. And in the Fant Four stick, no chemistry between any of the characters in that movie at all. There needs to be... They have the chemistry. It did. It was so good. I like those films. The first of that was the golden age of like schlocky, like borderline camp superhero movies before they went all dark and gritty with the what DC still tries to do. Like you got the fucking Sam Raimi Spider-Man with fucking Green Goblin and shit, and it's crazy. The original Daredevil, where they have a shot of a kid like walking down the street and then a barrel of toxic waste splashes him in the eye and he goes blind. Oh my god. I swear to god, if the Thing looks like a normal guy with rocks on him, I like him as a big hulking figure. Yes, it's hard because in the original Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans, he's very clearly just a guy with a suit on, but it still looks alright. Like it fits the tone of that movie. But then in the Fant Four Stick, it's just a big grey rock man, and it's fucking boring. I don't know, TBH. I preferred the look of the rocks in the 2005 one. I would not have believed he could lift a car up in the Fant Four Stick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Fant Four Stick, he looked boring. He just looked. I'll tell you this. Korg from Thor Ragnarok looked like he was a more interesting to look at rock man than the Thing in Fant Four Stick, in my humble opinion. What is Fant Four Stick? It's the Fantastic Four movie. Fant Four Stick. There it is. Fant Four Stick. There you go. I wouldn't want the Thing to look like Korg though. No. I wouldn't want. Oh, though if it's an MCU version of they're probably gonna make it look like Korg just because it's the MCU. Look, he's just fucking boring. He's so that's a good way of describing the whole fucking movie. Quite honestly, look, he looks like he looks like one of the fucking enemies from that Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie. You know? Is he Johnny? Yeah, that's Johnny Blaze. Is that his name? The guy who was Chris Evans was before. Honestly, what's the name of this actor? Because I swear to God, has he ever been in a good movie? Johnny Storm? See, that's just confusing, because now I'm thinking of the X-Men. It's Miles Teller. Yeah, Miles Teller. Has he ever been in a good movie? Oh my God, fucking idiot. Whiplash. Fucking moron. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you just fucking. Oh my God, I actually feel like a fucking idiot now. I'm gonna walk out. Jess, can you say things for a second whilst I go and hang my head in shame?
Yeah. So Whiplash was a good movie, right? I like that film. It's I like to see J. Jonah Jameson abuse me, and you can say it's J.K. Simmons all you want, but it's never not gonna be J. Jonah Jameson, is it? Let's be honest here. That story is about J. Jonah Jameson and a different kind of Spider-Man. But this Spider-Man just really it's a good one. It's a good one. I like it. I like when characters get abused. Really good. I really like.
I should have gone for a rage piss. I should get me pictures of Spider-Man. Oh my God! I swear to God. J. Jonah Jameson is like a universal constant. There's never been like a different version of J. Jonah Jameson in any incarnation of Spider-Man. All right, that's enough. That's enough Fant Four Stick, I believe, and that's enough Marvel, and that's enough TV, because that's all of the TV stories this week, which means I have bad news for everyone. Do you know what the bad news is?
What's the bad news?
Bad news for everyone except you and me.
Yeah.
It's time to talk about theme parks.
Yeah, theme park.
I want you to put a hit out on a spot. Theme park news, baby. Time for me to get excited. I'm gonna open a window because it's fucking cold. I mean hot. Did a fucking moth just? Oh my God! A big ass mosquito just fucking flew in. I'm gonna kill it. Wait.
It's probably Daddy Longlegs a bit big.
No, it's a fucking bug.
You gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna get it. can't fucking get it. It's too speedy. Poundland gun, hell yeah. Shotgun, American sensors activated. Oh no! The Americans, they're coming for me. Oh, he's just hanging around back there now, ominously. Right, theme park news, baby. Let's fucking get this bread. Overpriced bread. Wait, that's not theme park news. Fine. As an appetizer, we'll have some VR news, I guess. SideQuest now has a mobile app that lets you sideload things without the use of a PC. That's cool, right? Alright, moving on. First up, Halloween Horror Nights news, baby. A speculative map for Halloween Horror Nights 30 has been released. I don't care about the Hollywood one. I want the fucking...
I looked at that map and immediately tasted pizza fries.
That's what they want, Jess. That's what they want. I hope whoever organized the tabs for this show gets fired for this blunder. I agree. They should get fired.
I'm sorry, you can fire me.
Get the fuck out of my house, Jess. Get the fuck out of here.
You can just drag me off the screen and then I'll be gone.
Okay.
Bye.
There you go. You're sneaking back in.
What?
You're sneaking
Hello?
back in.
Hello? Come Mr. Grushin. Oh, he can't see me. He doesn't see. What you can't see, you can't hear him.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So, the current haunted houses are The Bride of Frankenstein Lives and Beetlejuice, which...
Wait, I'm still halfway on the screen.
I know. That's your
Do I only
punishment.
deserve to be halfway
Yeah.
on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
The ones we already knew were going to be here are Beetlejuice and The Bride of Frankenstein, because they were there last year. The ones we didn't know were going... Well, sorry, one that we kind of knew was still going to be here was HHN Icons Captured, because obviously it's the 30th anniversary. They're going to do one with the HHN Icons. Revenge of the Tooth Fairy makes a lot of sense because that was there last year. Welcome to Scary. Horror in the Heartland is a new one. That's an original one, which is very interesting, as is Puppet Theatre, Captive Audience, and The Wicked.
It's gonna be
The Wicked
FNAF.
Growth, Realm of the Pumpkin.
It's gonna be FNAF.
You think that's going to be FNAF one?
Puppet Theatre is gonna be FNAF.
Well, like I've been saying this for a while. FNAF is the perfect thing for Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, because it's literally just jump scares.
It's literally just jump scares. Like, it's the easiest thing you could possibly do. Like, each room could be based on a different game, and just between the rooms have fucking animatronics jump out at you. Easy. Done. I just designed it. Haunting of Hill House is a really interesting one. I would love to see a Haunting of Hill House one. And Texas Chainsaw. I love Texas Chainsaw. Great movie. I've got my fucking copy of it right here. Boom. Texas Chainsaw. And Texas Chainsaw 2. Boom. See?
2 is so weird.
2, I wish I liked 2 more. Honestly.
Yeah.
Blu-ray. You're so posh. What are you talking about? I have a fucking... Oh, you can't fucking see it. Have you seen the size of my TV? If I was watching this shit on DVD, it would be like I'm watching a fucking Nokia phone's camera recording. That wasn't me trying to fucking show off my big 4K TV. That was me. That was just me saying that it's very big. Big TV posh. Oh God, is it posh to not be able to afford groceries?
Fair, it was a gift.
Yeah.
It wasn't something
Everything.
we could
Everything I
it
own
was
is a gift.
ridiculous.
To be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's like 90% of what we own. It's just gifts.
But the scare zones are also interesting. A 30th anniversary scare zone, a creep show scare zone, and a best of scare zones mashup is, I think, a really interesting proposition. But honestly, this is a very early speculation map, so we don't know much outside of this, you know? Like, we just don't know what else to expect. Guys, look, I'm not posh. Look at the size of my 4K TV. It's so big, look! Right, that's enough Halloween. It's fucking May. Let's stop talking about fucking Halloween. I don't know why you buoyed it up, Jess. Jess, you're meant to react when I say funny things, okay? God. Next up, yesterday, the Velocicoaster. Motherfucker! It's still not the fucking thing I wanted. I got an interesting proposition for you, baby. Jess is gonna get fired for the stream, swear to God. What's your interesting proposition? Give me it. Jess, I'm gonna punish you again and put you even more off the screen.
Oh, okay.
So the Disney Wish is going to be happening soon. If you don't know what Disney Wish is, it's the new cruise liner that they're adding to their lineup of cruise liners. Bro, I was making a play on words from what we said earlier. Ah, fuck, that's just me being stupid. Yes, this one's going to be based. It's going to be based.
It is.
It's going to be ported in the UK. It's going to be the first one to be ported in the UK. This one takes off from the UK. It's, I believe, Liverpool and somewhere else, but I can't remember.
Southampton.
But they've announced a bunch of different things that are going to be happening, including the Worlds of Marvel restaurant, which will be the first ever Marvel cinematic dining adventure. Which is a horrible, stupid, awful name that sounds like a joke. But also, see, my problem with the Disney Wish thing is, the Disney Cruise Liner is, the Disney Cruise Liner dining experiences, particularly. When they first started, it was kind of just you eat a meal and people stand up on stage and perform. But eventually they decided, oh, no, we should interrupt your meal in order to involve you more in the story. So yeah. I'm fucking picturing this shit already. I'm fucking picturing this shit. Like in Mulan, they'll like bash their sticks on your table and shit. And they'll like sit down at your table with you and talk to you and interrogate you and shit. It's like, what? Why? I'm trying to eat.
Do you remember when Captain Jack came to our table, and all the people that came to the table was like, go away, I just want my food.
Yeah.
I'll come and see you if I want to see you.
What are they going to do? Have the workers and customers fight? Yeah, basically. Why do they do that, though? Well, why do they do that? Because it's immersive. It's an immersive dining experience.
It's not workers in costumes, though. They have, like, a specific, like, performance division. They do all the flights and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
they have, like,
cast.
staff,
don't worry.
But I'm fucking picturing it now. Imagine you're fucking trying to eat your steak and Nick Fury sits down at your fucking table with you and is like, I want to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. What does Samuel L. Jackson sound like? He's like, oh, he's just got a normal, regular guy voice. Like, it's recognizable, but, like, I don't know. How do you impersonate him? Anyway, what if you just grab them by the collar and tell them to fuck off? They probably do it. An immersive dining experience would be letting me eat. Yeah, it's not much of an immersive dining experience if I don't have the opportunity to dine. Again, when it was just like you sit at your table and a show happens on a stage in front of you, great. But when they come down and sit with you at your fucking table and talk to you, and like, that's the worst part. If they came and sat with you at your table, that's fine, I guess. Like, at least I can still eat whilst they're doing whatever they're doing. But they have a conversation with you. They want to talk to you. I'm not fucking talking with my mouth. That's literally stopping me from eating my meal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I want to watch you run around in your silly costume, actor man. Right. That's that. Now, if this next story isn't a fucking Velocicoaster... yesterday, the Velocicoaster was having a test. It was all day having a rehearsal. Very cool. The Velocicoaster, if you don't know what that is the new... In Jurassic Park at Universal Studios, they are putting in a Jurassic World ride, and it is a roller coaster themed around the Velociraptors called the Velocicoaster. Hate that name. Oh yeah. It's a terrible name, but I've gotten used to it. It'd be fine if it was a DC-themed amusement park restaurant and a fucking Joker came to join me for a meal. Only if you said society, though. Do you think... I'm picturing it now. Oh my god, I'm picturing it now. The Joker sits down with you for a meal and you go, haha, say society. And he just fucking says, I swear to God, if another fucking person says that to me today, I'm actually gonna go Joker mode. It'd be too funny for me to be angry. You know what, that's fair. I don't blame you. So the Velocicoaster was having a rehearsal yesterday, and we got to see plenty of stuff from it. Apparently the ride's amazing. Apparently it's people who've ridden it are saying it's the best roller coaster in Florida, which is a fucking high bar. Here's a video of the queue, including this wonderful, you can't quite see it here, but this is a wonderfully detailed statue of some velociraptors and the ride itself. But from there, you move on and you see this wonderful thing here, which I also have video of the whole thing. So it acts like it's a window and you're looking out to the actual thing, and you can see the raptors chasing after the roller coaster. And then later on, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'll get to the stuff later on in a minute. But yeah, you can see lots of... So one big thing that I wanted to point out is that previously I've said I don't like what they're doing with the Velocicoaster because it ruins the sight lines. One of my favorite spots in the Islands of Adventure is right in the entrance where you can look over the whole lagoon and you can see Seuss Landing, you can see Hogwarts, you can see Atlantis, you can see the Marvel comic book area, you can see the comic strip area, and you can see the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, this one right here in front of you. When the construction was happening, you couldn't see any of that. And I was thinking, damn, they're going to put a fucking ugly roller coaster right there. Honestly, they've paved over this whole area. Previously, this was all just like trees. But like, they've paved over all this. It kind of looks good. It kind of looks really good. There's some posters there, in-gen stuff. But no, wait, there's some more. Here's some fucking sick Mr. DNA shirts that I absolutely want in my life. These are so good. This yellow one, please. I need this. Right, here's a better picture of the front. It's a lovely, like, walking area now. The Velocicoaster's over to the left-hand side there. But, like, this looks good. This looks sick. And they've opened up this dining area here that previously wasn't open. And you can now eat on a balcony overlooking the lagoon. It's pretty good. Yellow, the color of piss. GRYITH's favorite thing. Oh, I do like piss. No, I don't. I don't like piss. Please. I don't vibe with piss. But my absolute favorite thing in the queue is this. So you may, if you've seen Jurassic World, you'll know that there is a scene where the raptors are basically like this. But Jess, do you remember when I showed you this and you said, is that the actual animatronic from the movie?
Yeah. It's that good.
It's that good. You might not be able to see it because it's really small on my screen. I'll make it bigger. But like, this looks fucking dope. And you can't, the phone camera doesn't do it justice. But it looks fucking dope. Like, they shake in the thing. Like, that. Oh, perfect timing. And I've seen vlogs with people in front of these. Apparently, when you're near it, it has sensors on it so that it shakes when it detects someone go past it. But also, you can feel hot air coming out of their nose as though they're breathing. I think, like, I loved this image from Jurassic World because I think this is a really good, like, they're so strapped in and they look so aggressive, they look so angry. It does a really good job of showing that they're just these, like pure rage beasts, which was really good. And I think this captures that really well, and they're fantastic animatronics. I mean, this queue, man, like, not to shit on Disney or anything, but this is an actual question. Do you even remember anything in the queue for the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run?
I remember the little table.
Yeah.
I remember walking past the ship and it not being very impressive because it was just the exhaust pipe of the ship.
Yep.
I remember the little robots, but they weren't moving, so it's like, why are you there?
Do you remember the queue for... I'm trying to think of other newer Disney rides that we've been on. My point is, first Mario Kart, now this, Universal is kind of outdoing Disney with
Oh,
new theme
yeah,
park
like-
attractions right now. Like, majorly. Like, I'm going to say it. It's been 2 years. I'm going to say it. Galaxy's Edge is kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
It's not
It
bad. It's a
absolutely
great theme park land, but it's not even as great as Harry Potter in Universal. Like, too bad Disney owns everything, right? Like, and plus, Disney puts more money into their theme parks than any other theme park company in the world. You'd think something would come from that money. What were you going to say, Jess, before I interrupt you?
Oh, like I stand by. I think Paris is the best park I've been to, but the best rides I've ever been on are Universal. Like they're amazing, and I really like Harry Potter Land. Like that just kind of blows everything else out, and the Discovery Center in Jurassic World. Like just those two areas alone are like so high quality.
Yes. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. How long until Disney owns twitch.tv/GRYITH? If Disney were to, like, pay me a salary, a good salary, I would sell out to Disney, I'll be honest. Like, big corporation, I'm a sellout. I would do it. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'd ask for a bunch of, like, really specific things as, like, bonuses. I'd be like, I want you to fly me over 3 times a year to Florida so I can go to Disney World. And then they would say, that's too much. Are you fucking serious? You've only got 200 fucking followers on Twitch. And I was like, yeah, but I have 300 subscribers on YouTube. So who's the real winner here? And then they'd be like, damn, oh yeah, and combined that's like 500. So sorry, I'm getting real deep into this. Point is, I was planning on going straight through to a POV that was taken of the ride itself, but it's been privated because Universal doesn't want people taking POVs of the ride before it's even opened. Only Flub watches you. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh god. What do you mean? You say Flub. I think you mean treasured and prized Disney Plus subscriber Flub. What was I saying?
I got to see it.
You got to see this video that is now private?
Yeah.
I did too.
Private.
Yeah, I did too.
It was good.
True, I do
It looked
subscribe.
Not as intense as it is.
Yeah, it doesn't look as intense as it looks from the outside with like the big top hat and shit. But what was I saying?
Hat?
Yeah, that's what that's
Is
called.
that what that's called?
Yeah, that's what that's called. When
Oh,
it goes
okay.
burr, it's called top hat.
Okay.
That's it though. That's the Grith show, baby. We're done.
Richo.
We're done.
Oh, I've got some news.
Okay, you can
There's
report
a
it
frog
then.
on your screen.
That's not news, Jess. Are you fucking kidding me? You think that's news? I know there's a frog on my screen. I already know. I've seen. You thought you were hiding from me? I've seen the frog. Give us a couple more frog sounds. Yeah. Keep going. I'm trying to find my I'm trying to find my bullet that I shot at the mosquito earlier. So just keep making frog sounds until I found it. You having fun? You having a good time?
I'm not.
Alright, thank you for coming to the Grith Show, everyone! Yay! Clap. Clap. Thank you for coming to the Grith Show, everyone! Come back! It's over. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We did theme park news. That's always the end. That's always the end of the show. I assume everyone leaves when the theme park news starts, right? Is that not true? But when will where will I get the rest of my Gryth fix? Well, you have options. You could go to the Gryth Show channel. You do Gryth Show channel. You could go to the Gryth channel, or you could go to the Gryth archive. All three on YouTube. Or you could wait until later in the week where I'm going to be streaming epic gamer moments. Oh! I've got indigestion. Emergency Minecraft stream single player, let's go. Speedrun to Ender Dragon. I've already watched every Gryth video 5 times. And I recently went through my channel and fucking culled it. And like, it's got like 20 videos now. Like my main channel, because I've got to be professional, okay? Too much shit piling up, okay? Just the good shit now. That's all I need. What was I saying? Oh yeah, thank you for coming to the shit show. Unlisted or deleted? Oh, unlisted. I haven't deleted them. They're still there. I wouldn't get rid of important parts of Gryth history. Are you kidding me? You fucking crazy? And now I will Jess, can you play us out with some soothing frog song? Grythstory. Right, anyway, that's the end of the show. I am fucking drained of all my energy. I like.
Let's go! Just leave! Just end it stream! I wanna go! I wanna go!
Okay.
I wanna
See
go
you later. I'm gonna be streaming Epic Games. Bye, everyone.